Okay, we're going to develop an OC curve for a sampling plan of n equal to 40 and c equal to 1. Now we're going to use Poisson probability distribution to achieve this. Poisson probability distribution, strictly speaking, this is a hypergeometric probability distribution, but we're going to use a Poisson approximation. And Poisson distribution table is available in the Blackboard. You can download this. So you need to compute n times p, and here is c on top. Then we get the probability value from the table. So you have to use n times p times d. P sub d is the probability or percentage defective in the lot. So P sub d is percentage of defective in the lot, shipment. Okay. So we are assuming that it is 1%, 2%, 3%, and so on. Remember, for 0%, you don't need to, probability of accepting the lot will be 100%. Okay, so you don't need to really compute anything. So n times PD will be 40 times 0.01 is, so n times P sub d is 0.4. We're using c equal to 1. So go to Poisson table for 0.4. 1, this is 0.938. So here, 0.938. And then 40 times 0.02, that is 0.8. So 0.8 be 0.809. So 3% is 40 times 0.03 is 1.2. That's 0.663 from the table. And then 40 times 0.04 is 1.6. That is 0.525. And then 40 times 0.05 is 2.0, and that will be 0.406. 2.4 at 0.308. Two 0.8 is 0.231. You don't really need to go more than 10%. 10% is plenty. 40 times 0.1 is 4.0, and that is 0.092. Okay. So I have a little grid here for OC curve. So let's plot these. So remember, this is P sub d on the x-axis. That is equal to percentage of defectives in the lot, and this is P sub a, probability of accepting the lot. So at 0 will be 100%. So that's the starting point. When we have 1%, okay, 0.938 is the probability of accepting the lot. So 0.938 is about over there. Then for 2%, it is 0.809. 3% is 663. For 4%, next is 4% is 0.525. Five percent is 0.406. 6% is 0.308. 7% is 0.231. 0.171. 126 and 0.092. So if you draw so that's our C curve for n equal to 40 and C equal to 1. Now let's answer a few more questions. Okay, B is if AQL is 2%, what is producer's risk? AQL is 2%. Probability of accepting the lot for 2%, so that is 0.809. So that's AQL. So we'll get that down here. 0.809. Okay. Now producer's risk. Okay. What is producer's risk? Producer's risk is probability of rejecting the lot. So that is 1 minus P sub A. So you get 1 minus 0.809 is 0.191 or 19.1%. And C is we want for LTPD of 9%. What is consumer's risk? LTPD of 9%. So LTPD is 9%. P sub A is 0.126. Okay, so that comes straight from here. So consumer's risk is probability of accepting that bad lot. So that is that itself, don't need to do anything, 12.6% is the consumer's risk. So if these are acceptable, then you can use n equal to 40 and C equal to 1 as your sampling plan. If this is not acceptable, you want this to be reduced, then you have to change the sampling plan. So if you set this up in Excel spreadsheet, you can change the value of N and C until you reach a N and C value that will be acceptable to both the vendor and the consumer.